Minister of National Security says plans to attack the causes of crime at its root is at the heart of his crime-fighting strategy. He fully supports the efforts of the police and wants more cooperation by members of the public in this regard. Our Jared Higgs reports.
With the crime statistics for 2015 being released this week, Minister of National Security the Honourable Bernard Nottage was straightforward in describing his view of last year's numbers.
Well, as you know, crimes against the property were down. Serious crimes, murders, armed robberies and rapes were up. Very disappointing. It needs our further attention. As I've said many times in the past, the thing that drives the fear of crime in our country is the murders primarily. And we've got to do something to reduce the number of them. I think it requires a very strong participation by the community. That's why I've been going into communities and working with them to see the extent to which we can get them involved, because the people who are committing the crimes are from the communities often in which the crimes are being committed.
Commissioner of Police Alison Greenslade has long insisted that his police force is doing all it can to put a lid on criminal activity. Nottage agrees that the police are working tirelessly and wants to see the dividends of stronger community policing pay off.
We're here at an urban renewal event today, and one of the very important facets of urban renewal is community policing. The community policing aspect of it, I think, is very active and very positive, but nevertheless we have found that we need to do more. So that's our challenge, and we're working on it. I think that you'll see newer policies implemented during the course of the year, and I am very hopeful that it'll have the beneficial effect which we are seeking.
And of course, the Ministry of National Security has many programs of a father for every child. You have shock treatment. You have every child a father, shock treatment. Of course, urban renewal, an expansive program featuring the urban renewal ban, of course, growing so much over the years. How long does it take these social programs to really take that type of effect to where you'll see the overall change?
It's not overnight, that's for sure. And the fact that we haven't had the success that we expected during the past year is evidence of that. But that doesn't stop us from working, from designing new programs. And I think that when I get the opportunity to speak later on, you will see that there will be a number of new policies which the ministry will be initiating, which we expect to be beneficial.
The national crime statistics for 2015 revealed a 19% increase in murder, a 16% increase in rape, and a 43% decrease in reported robberies. Jared Higgs, ZNS Network News.
It's a festival of history and rum. That's right, the festival Rum Bahamas is on tap for the end of this month. Festival organizers hosted a workshop for its vendors aimed at encouraging them to take a professional approach as they present their products in the festival atmosphere. Local small business advocacy group Shift the Culture were the featured speakers, where they encouraged the vendors to understand the importance of branding. Travis Miller is the group's CEO and co-founder. He told ZNS News how it all got started.
Shift the Culture is a group of Bahamian creators and entrepreneurs that get together to discuss ideas and find out how we could collaborate with each other on projects in order to benefit the greater creative community. March will make 2 years since we got started. We first started meeting up at a Starbucks, Harbor Bay, where we just got together and had conversations, and then people started coming out, and then it just grew from there.
Catherine Mitchell is one of the festival organizers. She says they're thrilled with the amount of progress the vendors have made since the festival's inception.
It's amazing to see the growth that has come out of these vendors over the last 3 years. The festival's still a toddler, it's young, and we're all learning together. But the festival culture internationally is something that's being recognized as something that needs to be bottled up and sold as a commercial product. And we're trying to teach ourselves how to do that, so that our small micro businesses, our mom and pops, all the businesses that are struggling and hustling nowadays especially, really have a safe environment in which to go and thrive.
Rave reviews coming out of a special event hosted by the Bahamas Public Parks and Beaches Authority. Recently, they catered to thousands of cruise ship passengers during a spring break party on Long Wharf Beach in the heart of Awa Key. Officials partnered with the Ministry of Tourism as a way to encourage Bahamians and visitors alike to access public parks and beaches in this country.
On the line coming from the ship, they're walking down, they're coming in taxis, and it's just a beeline coming to the beach here on Long Wharf. So I am loving it.
That's Chairman of the Bahamas Public Parks and Beaches Authority, Senator Greg Burrows, expressing his pleasure over the more than 3,000 cruise ship passengers that chose to have a good down-home time spending their spring break vacation right here in the Bahamas. Senator Burrows says he is also pleased to see that creative ways implemented by his team to access public places in this country are working.
This initiative is a private spring break party that is put on by a group out of Florida, and in partner with tourism and public park and beaches to bring some just fun time in the use of our facilities. And it's just this is a voice of many to come, I believe. You know, we're talking with the organizers and hope that we can do something every month.
A few spring breakers we spoke to told us just why it is better in the Bahamas.
We're on this cruise called Holy Ship. It's a 3-day party, non-stop partying. We docked today, and this is Claude Von Stroke DJing, and we're having the best time ever.
There's beer, there's drinks, there's music, there's sand, and there's Bahamians, and it's wonderful.
This is your first time here for spring break?
This is my second time, and I just want to keep coming back.
But it's perfectly warm, and I love it. Better than Chicago right now. Here on this ship last year. So we just stopped, but we stopped by. We didn't get to stay and have a party last year. This time we get to stay and have a party.
What's your take on the Bahamas?
I love it. It's beautiful. Weather's a little cloudy, but other than that, people are nice.
Meanwhile, Marsha Thompson from the culinary unit at the Ministry of Tourism says visitors were excited to taste some of the best native cuisines.
The natural food, the fritters, the conch salad, the sky juice, the natural king juice, and all of the conch salad. I mean, it's just so much out here today, and these persons may not have had that opportunity had not they been out here today. And so we are looking forward for more events such as these, and I'm sure that the people in the world will be coming here to the Bahamas to enjoy this.
And coming up in sports, the first ever Urban Games taking place today, and more from the QC Comets' second straight championship with Jared Higgs.